Good morning and good evening, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So today is the final demo, and in this demo, I'll be talking about remaining things. What is SSIS all about? What is data warehousing all about? Everything you will be able to understand today clearly. And SQL Server, Power BI, SSIS, and data warehousing and SSAS. Many people are talking about Excel. Do we need to learn Excel? Answer is no. Do we need to learn Python? Answer is also no. People may ask Excel and Python, but you need not learn all of them. Concentrate on SQL, Power BI, SSIS, and data warehousing and SSAS. And I will tell you one secret. If you wanted to get a Power BI job, you need to have more knowledge in SQL, right? 60% of the interview questions are from SQL only. Remaining 40% weightage will be given to this, and this. So, if you do not know SQL very well, you lose 60% of the time. So many institutes will teach you Power BI for 1 month and SQL only 5 days. Now tell me, these people cracking a 10, 15, 20 lakh salary will be difficult. But how a BCom guy got a 14 lakh salary just 1 month ago? Because more and more knowledge you're going to be having it here. If you know basic of SQL that you forget and try to learn from my videos, we have Telugu videos are available, English videos are available, Telugu videos are available, English videos are available. Class will be there in English, but you ask them for Telugu video. So even the Telugu explanation is there. మీకు తెలుగులో ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఉన్న నోట్స్ అంతా ఇంగ్లీష్‌లోనే ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి యూ ఆస్క్ నాకు తెలుగు వీడియోస్ ఇవ్వండి యాక్సెస్ అని అడగండి. ఏదో ఒక సెషన్ మీకిస్తారు. యూ డోంట్ గెట్ బోత్ వీడియోస్. వన్ సెట్ ఆఫ్ వీడియోస్ యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు గెట్ ఇట్. యూ వాచ్ డైలీ అటెండ్ వన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాస్ అండ్ వాచ్ తెలుగు వీడియో సేమ్ సెషన్ సో దట్ యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. Clear? So SQL Server you will have to practice more and more. Lot of BCom guys are learning. So lot of botany zoology guys are learning, M pharmacy, B pharmacy, lot of people are learning today. So this will be only 40% of weightage for your interview. I'm telling you repeatedly. And more is 6 equal, right? So this one you need to concentrate more and more, more and more. So how to prepare? I will be able to tell in proper way. So daily you need to go practice SQL Server 1 hour and 1 hour Power BI. This is what from Monday or from tomorrow or whenever you would like to start, you can start this SQL Server daily 1 hour. You need to watch this video and try to write the notes. Even though you're attending, again you need to watch the video and try to write the notes. Only first 2 months we're going to be learning the SQL Server and the Power BI parallelly, right? So after that, we'll be continuing with the SSIS in the third month and data warehousing and SSIS. Once it is over, then we'll be jumping into assignments, CV preparation, start giving the interviews. Before that, once you're ready, I will prepare your CV. I will tell you what projects you need to keep it. If you have a 10 years of a gap, or if you have a PF account, if you don't have a PF account, or you're from the academic, lot of issues in the academic backgrounds. If you have any issue, talk to me after the third month, because I would like to convert your CV, your experience. You have experience or you're absconded from the companies. Many people will have two PFs, three PFs. Lot of issues will have. Some people will say, sir, I don't have any PF, or some people will say, I have three PFs at a time. So don't worry about all of them. I'll talk to you directly and I have given my number. So we are making everything more according to your needs. That is what I wanted to say. And anybody new, I wanted to take your third day attendance also. If anybody new, please try to fill the form. New people only need to fill the form, guys. And anybody uh, new people, please join this link. So this is a WhatsApp link I'm going to be giving you. You can join so that today's video also will be given. From tomorrow, we don't put any videos on YouTube. Okay, so you can subscribe Go Online Trainings YouTube channel, guys. So, and if you have any doubts, this is my number. You can directly call me or you can give me your email ID and chat with me anytime. for your lab support also. From tomorrow, I'm going to be connecting with you in the evening or morning whenever you're free. Just call me, sir. I have a doubt in this. So how do I resolve it? So I will be able to give you this, and I have given you the payment links and everything. You will be able to make the payments and continue further. Chal. So today, demo number one, I wanted to talk about what is the need for SSIS and remaining things. As I discussed yesterday, SQL Server was RDBMS tool. RDBMS means it can store data and retrieve the data, but SQL Server today is going to be having MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence is added along with if you install 2019 or 2022, you will be able to get SSIS. What is SSIS? SQL Server. SS means SQL Server. Integration services means ETL. What is ETL? I'm going to be telling you today, extracting the data, transforming the data, and loading the data. Clear? So this is what we'll discuss today. And analysis services means we are going to be using as a cube process, and SSRS was reporting. Today, SSRS people are not using. Instead of SSRS, we are using a Power BI. Right? SSRS is gone. Some people may ask you this, but today SSRS is completely gone. You need to use Power BI along with SSIS, along with your SSAS. So this is there, and plus Power BI data visualization tool, we are going to be using it today. Am I clear? So today, let us start with the demo number 3. So what is the use case I'm talking about today? Let me take Amazon company. What is the problem with Amazon company? They have the data all over the world. So data issues. Amazon has a lot of businesses all over the world. If I take Amazon company case study, data issues means Amazon will say, I am running a business all over the world. I have some data in India, some data in US, the UK, Dubai, Africa, Singapore. My data is not in the single location. It is decentralized data. This is the biggest issue. So you ask them, hey Amazon, you give me you give me your data, I will create nice reports and give it to you. Amazon will say, hey Bhaskar, I don't have data in a single place. I am running my business all over the world. Some data in India, some data in US. So the first issue, data is not centralized. That is the first issue. If you wanted to analyze the data. Second issue, the company will say, hey Bhaskar, my data is not in a single environment. In India, I am running a Java application. If you go to Amazon.com, okay, what is this Amazon.in? This may be Java, or this may be Python application, or Angular JS application. This application I'm using in India. US, I may be using a .NET. In UK, Python, Android, iOS, Excel, Salesforce, SAP. I have the data in many applications. Clear? So no company will use only one application, SAP, CRM, data, this one, that one. So they say the second issue is the environment in which I have my data. The third issue, the size. I'm going to be having large amount of data in some places, petabyte of data I'm getting it. In some places, I'm going to be getting medium-sized data. In some places, I'm going to be getting only small data. If I have a large data, I need to have large infrastructure. I need to have a large, hardware, software, networking, routers, everything. I need to concentrate on. Clear? So that is what is also, size is also issue. The next one is called accuracy. Accuracy means how clean your data is. Low accuracy data, lot of duplicates are available, lot of misspelled data. So duplicates are available, blank values, misspelled data. So this kind of a data is called as a dirty data, not very clean data. So I'm having a lot of bad data. Accuracy means how clean. High accuracy means I can use it as it is. For example, if somebody gives me Maggi noodles, should I clean the Maggi noodles? Because it is already cleaned. It is high cleaned food. You can simply cook and eat it. But if somebody gives you 1 kg of tomato, what you do? You're going to be cleaning the tomato, right? So if somebody gives you fruits, what you do? You're going to be cleaning the fruits and trying to eat them. So whenever you get a fruits or a vegetables or a chicken, what you're going to be doing, that will be dirty vegetables or dirty potato, tomato, that you have to clean it. Clear? You may have medium level cleaning or completely bad tomato, bad potato you're going to be getting from the bazaar supermarket, that you need to clean it. Some food will be cleaned food. Clear? So, data also may be uncleaned data, dirty data, bad data. Clear? It may be Amazon company data I'm talking about, but Amazon company data may not be cleaned data. You have a lot of duplicates, dupes. What you do if you have a duplicated data? So you need to remove the duplicates first. Lot of blank values are available. Remove the blank values or replace with something else. Lot of misspelled data, that you need to do it. So cleaning the data, dirty data, bad data, you need to take it and you need to clean the data. Clear? So what you do, you are going to be extracting the data from India, from Java, from small, medium size. Extracting is a step number one. Clear? So extracting, after that what you do, you're going to be cleaning the data. Transformation means clean the data or change the data based on your requirement. Then you're going to be loading the data. Okay, so which tool are we going to use now? SSIS is the ETL tool, which is going to be extracting the data, means getting the data from where? From India, Japan, everywhere. And it is going to be cleaning your data. Cleaning means a transformation, then load the data. Are you able to understand? Because all the data is not available in a single place. So step number one, if you wanted to analyze Amazon company's data, okay, if you wanted to analyze Amazon company's data, what is that we should do? First, you need to go. This is the Amazon company data. I'm not talking about one more company. This is the company. So some data Amazon company is going to be using in Java. This may be US data, right? Some of the data from India also they're doing business. This data may be in a .NET. Some data they're maintaining a Dubai call center. This data may be in Excel sheets. All the data belong to which company? Single company, Amazon company. But Amazon wanted to analyze their data. They cannot go to US and analyze this data. They cannot go to India and analyze this data. That will be difficult. So it is single company, Amazon company data. So Amazon data, what I'm trying to do, extract means get the data, read the data from here, read the data from here. So we are going to be getting the data from here, getting the data from here, getting the data from here. Which tool I'm going to be using? Any ETL tool that you can use. ETL means extracting, loading, transforming. Clear? ETL tool. What is the ETL tool? I told you SSIS. Now tell me, I'll give you a simple example. You have a lot of tomatoes. So tomatoes are coming from, let us say, US. Think like that. You have a lot of potato coming from where? Let us say in India. And lot of, let us say, other mango you're getting from Dubai. So all the items you wanted to get them. How do you get it? You are going to be using what is called a transport, right? So how do you get? So transport may be lorry or maybe using a ship or maybe using a train or something you're going to be using, right? So what is ETL means a transport service, get, tomato, get a potato, get a mango, all the date, all the items you're going to be dumping and putting them into a big warehouse. Okay. Warehouse means go down. All of them you're going to be dumping potato, tomato, mango, all of them you're going to be dumping. So what is ETL? ETL means simply transport service. Get all the mangoes, potatoes, everything from the different cities. Clear? And you're going to be dumping them. And after that dumping, what you do? You're going to be cleaning them. Clean all the potato, clean all tomato. You're going to be applying, extracting the data. Step number one, extract, then extract. And first you load it here. All the data, you're going to be loading it. After that, what you do, the transformation you're going to be applied. Clear? You're going to be cleaning your tomato, potato, mangoes. Good potato, good tomato, you're going to be keeping it. Bad potato, bad tomato, you're going to be removing. That is step number one, remove. Step number two, what you do, you're going to be putting the water and completely cleaning. Step number one, you need to put your hands and remove the bad potato, bad tomato. That is physically you're doing it, putting lot of labor, lot of labor. Second one, you put the water and clean all of them. Third one, what you do, you take the potato, you peel them. Peel means tokkal destar. Okay, you're going to be peeling them because all the potato you want it to make potato chips. So what you do, you have to clean, peel the potato, then cut into small, small chips. Then afterwards, you're going to be putting into oil and trying to fry them. Afterwards, put some salt and pepper and put them in the packet and release them. So all these are called different steps. These are called transformations. Clear? Cleaning the potato, putting the water into the potato, then peel the potato, tokkal తీయటం, then cut the potato, then put salt and everything and put it into oil and get the fried chips and keep them in the salty packet and release them. That is the final product. Clear? Like that, what is that you're going to be doing on the potato? So all of them are called transformations. Transformations means what? Cleaning and changing. I would like to change potato into potato chips. Clear? So on the data, you're going to be doing all this circus. Now I have given you simple example so that you can understand. So you have a tomato also. What tomato you would like to do? Tomato, you get them, you clean them, and you cut them, and after that you grind them and you make a tomato puree. Tomato puree you would like to make. So that is one more process you're going to be doing it. Clear? So your data will be taken from all the places. Now, later, what are we going to do? We are going to be working with the, so what I'm trying to do, we are going to be, 1 minute, guys. So I have to get some arrow mark. Okay. All the potato, you have to bring it and keep it into a go down. So this go down is a temporary area, temporary place. So this is what is called staging. Staging means temporary. Staging server. Server means a computer, bigger computer. Clear? All the data from, from US, data, from India, Excel, all the data will come temporarily. So staging means temporarily. So we are going to be putting all the potato, tomato temporarily in the one area. We are going to be cleaning. So here also we are going to be cleaning. All the data will be available in the tables. Okay, it may be any table you're going to be creating. So what software we're going to be running here? It is going to be SQL. Any SQL software you need to install in a bigger computer, and all the data from Java, .NET, Dubai, everything will come. Excel data also will be dumped. What activities you do? You are going to be doing data cleansing activity. Cleansing means cleaning. What kind of an activity? Remove dupe data, remove duplicates, or correct misspelled data. If you have a wrong data, that you need to correct it, right? If you're getting a potato, if one potato is not so good, what you do? You cut half of the potato and throw. And if the fully spoiled means you throw the full potato, right? Correct misspelled data, fill in blank values. If you have some blank data, so that you need to fill in. Sometimes you're going to be merging the data. Sometimes you're going to be converting, okay, Indian rupees into American dollars, like that, convert. Or sometimes you may be splitting. So whatever the work you're going to be doing, all these things are called data cleansing activity. People will ask you, in a staging area, staging means a temporary. What you do? You're going to be cleaning the data. For example, you go to shop number one, buy some vegetables. You go to shop number two, buy some vegetables. You go to shop number three, buy some more vegetables. All of the vegetables, you're going to be keeping them where? In your carry bag. right? You create, you take it back to the market, right? So this is a tomato, potato, chicken, milk, everything you're going to be putting it here. This is your carry bag. You come home, you open the bag. After that, what you do? You're going to be cleaning the potato, tomato, right? So the staging area means similar to carry bag. It is not a permanent, it is temporary carry bag. So you get potato, tomato, everything, you clean them. So cleaned potato, cleaned tomato, what you do? You're going to be keeping them in the refrigerator. Clear? So this is a temporary area. You open, you clean all the bad data. You take it from here, and afterwards, what we do again, we are going to be using SSIS. Okay, again, one more time, we are going to be using SSIS as an ETL tool. We take the data from here, and all the data we are going to be loading. Where you're going to be putting all the, these are the uncleaned vegetables, uncleaned chicken. You clean them, and all the vegetables neatly you're going to be dumping into your refrigerator. The refrigerator is your data warehouse. Clear? So what is the data warehouse? It is a cleaned data you're going to be getting. And in your examples, these are bigger cold rooms. Okay, lot of tomato, lot of potato. When you bring in, they clean them initially. Cleaned potato, cleaned, okay, and mangoes. They're going to be, dumping into the cold rooms. This is a bigger, cold room or refrigerator. So this is a data warehouse. Data warehouse, if somebody wanted to know, as I told you, data warehouse means a large hardware, bigger hardware you need to buy. But what software we need to install? SQL. So this is what is called data warehouse. Clear? So data warehouse is also one more system, bigger computer, but permanently we are going to be storing the data. Clear? So these systems from where Amazon is doing business, these systems are called as OLTP systems, online transaction processing, and this data warehousing system is called as a OLAP system. Clear? So I am talking about two types of the systems today. One is called OLTP system. Second one is called OLAP system. OLAP means data warehousing. I want to give you the introduction to what is OLTP, what is OLAP today. OLTP means online transaction processing. Clear? So OLAP means what? Data warehousing. It is online analytical processing. What is the meaning of this? For example, I go to OLTP system. I would like to buy a laptop today. What is my system? Amazon. So I open Amazon today. I'll go to Amazon. I wanted to buy a Lenovo laptop. What I do? I'm going to be checking. Bhaskar sir told me to buy 30,000 rupees laptops and 4 GB RAM. It is 8 GB RAM and it is Windows 11. Okay, fine. So I'm deciding to buy this laptop. I make the payment. I go click on the cart and I buy the payment. So whenever I am buying a product, what will happen? Amazon site is going to be taking the data. It is India site. This data, it is going to be taken because I am going to be buying a laptop using my mobile or my laptop. I am going to be connecting a connection here. I would like to buy means one data will come, one payment will come. Like that, many people are connecting and buying data, and all the payments and everything will be coming here. Like that in US also, people are connecting to these computers and buying a lot of items. Whenever you buy something, the data will come, payment data, what is the amount you made, your customer ID, your phone number, your address, everything you're going to be giving if you wanted to get the product. Like that, if you have a problem, you call to the call center data will be available in Excel. You say, I would like to return this product, or I wanted to replace the product. You may be calling the call center team. All the call center Amazon is available in Excel. So they take your data. They are also dumping all the data into Excel sheet. Now this is a you are called as end user. You're not a business user. What is the meaning of a business user? If you're working in Amazon company as an employee, you're a business user. You're running Amazon company business. Okay, if you're employee in Amazon.com, correct? You are a business user. So if you're working in State Bank of India, you are going to be called as a business user because you're an employee of State Bank of India. So end user means what? I'm the end user. I'm not working in Amazon company. I'm not working in State Bank of India. I use SBI. I'll go to State Bank of India. I open an account. I close the account. I withdraw the cash. I apply for a loan. So I am end user. So what I do? I go to bank morning. I withdraw the cash or I deposit the cash or I my loan amount will be deducted automatically from my bank account. All of them are called what? Transactions. Clear? But where is the data? All your data will be stored in one computer. That computer may be Java computer, .NET computer, or Excel. So this is called as OLTP computer. Remember. Clear? So whenever you create a transaction, a fresh transaction I'm talking about, you go transfer funds to me to my phone pay. So phone pay application is Android application, right? But phone pay is a OLTP application. Why? End users are using fresh data you're going to be storing. So wherever the fresh data goes in, wherever fresh data sits, wherever fresh data is generating, those applications are called as OLTP applications. OLTP means what? Online transaction processing. In Telugu, transaction ante lavadevi. You go to the bank, deposit the cash. That is a lavadevi transaction. You come to go online trainings, inquire about the course. That is a transaction. You cancel a hotel room, you're booking a hotel room, you're canceling a train ticket, booking a train ticket, transferring the funds, or you pay the EMI to the bank, or you go and get the loan today, or you go to the Muthoot and pay the interest to the gold. So whatever you're doing it today, all of them are called transactions. Clear? Each and every transaction data is getting generated and stored. Wherever you're going to store the data, that computer is called as a OLTP computer. It may be Java computer, it may be SAP computer, it may be Excel computer. That computers are called as OLTP computers. OLTP means wherever you store the fresh data. Remember this point. So you go to a bank today, you withdraw some cash. That is a fresh. You go to irctc.co.in, you book a train ticket, fresh transaction. You wanted to watch a movie. So you go to book my show, you buy a ticket, right? But what about the 10 years cinema tickets? Bahubali movie you have watched 10 years back. You would have booked the cinema ticket of Bahubali, but where is that data? That data is called as a old data. So fresh data, old data. So fresh data means OLTP computers are going to be storing old data. Your data warehousing computers are going to be storing. Remember that. Clear? So how it is going to be happening? You're buying and buying, buying and buying. All the data will come. And the data here, one day this computer will be full. One day this computer will be full. One day the Excel sheets also full. What you do? So if everything is full today, with the help of SSIS, you have to get all the data here and you will be able to dump it here first. Okay. You have to remove because these computers are full with the data. Clear? So once in a 6 months, once in a year, you are going to be dumping all the data here. All the data you will be able to keep it and clean. And the cleaned data, you are going to be dumping it here. You're going to be dumping it here. It is a bigger computer, right? These are called small computer. It may have only 500 GB of data. It will be full. You will have OLTP computers are small computers, but very fast response it is going to be giving. You go to Amazon.com, it will give you fast response because it will have smaller configuration and high response time will be there, but it can store small amount of data. Once the data is full, this old data you're going to be taking from SSIS. What is SSIS? SSIS is a transport means what? It is going to be getting the data from here, it is going to be dumping the data here. You're going to be cleaning the data, clean data will be going and sitting it here. That is what we're going to be doing on a regular basis. Clear? So what will happen? You go and buy products. One day, this is a full. What is full? This is full. and this is full, this is full. You cannot take so much of a data here. So here, what will happen most of the time, you are going to be getting a fresh data, small data will be there. 80% of the time, these applications are busy writing the data. What is the meaning of writing? You go to Amazon.com not to simply view, right? You're going to be buying also. You go to State Bank of India, check your balance. But after that, what you do? You do transfers, withdrawals, cash, deposits. So most of the time, banking application is busy writing your data. So OLTP applications means fresh data. Whatever be the application that you are using, you means end user using those applications are called OLTP application. The example I have given, your banking application, your Muthoot application, your PhonePe application, your Google Pay application, your IRCTC application, your Amazon, Flipkart.com, everything that you and me are using it today, OLTP. It may be Java, it may be SAP, it may be X application, Y application, Android, iOS, doesn't matter. Clear? Whatever you're using, I'm using. These are Java .NET applications, but these are called as OLTP. OLTP means what? Online transaction processing. That means what? It is going to be capturing fresh data. Most of the time, we are going to be writing the data into the application. If you transfer the funds from your bank account, what will happen? So one transaction will be added to your account, one transaction will be added to my account. Why? Because you're transferring the funds to me. Fee. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. OLTP means fresh data, small size data, maybe GBs only, and users are connected. These two things you don't understand today, you will understand later. Normalized data, blah, blah, blah. But what is this? So every month data, you take it from here, and all the data, once it is full, you're going to be dumping it to here, and you clean the data, cleaned data will be going and sitting into data warehouse. Data warehouse is a bigger, very, very big. The data will come. These computers will become empty. Your old data will not be here. Remember, you go to Amazon.com and ask, I have bought a lot of products in last 5 years. Show me the list. Amazon will show you only current 3 months list, current 6 months list. It cannot show you last 1 year data. That data is not available in OLTP. OLTP where you're connected. Clear? But it is maintaining last 1 year data, last 1 month data. You go to your State Bank of India and ask, sir, I wanted to have last 5 years transaction. You open your State Bank of India, try to see. It will say last 1 year maximum, last 3 months maximum. So remaining data, State Bank of India would have sent it to data warehousing. Clear? State Bank of India, that application you and me are using, OLTP application. State Bank of India also will maintain one more application is called data warehouse or OLAP application. So old data, daily, once in a month, once in a week, will be going from OLTP to OLAP. Again, fresh customers will come and the fresh transactions are going to happen. Again, next month you get a new data here. Again, data is going to come regularly. Again, you take all the data once in a month, once in a 3 months, you clean the data. Clean data, again you're going to be dumping every month data. You are going to be putting it here. Then these servers will become empty. Then a fresh data next month will come. So next month data, it is also putting it here. It will be dumping with the help of ETL. Then this data also will be going and going and going here. So where is the fresh data? Fresh data will be available in OLTP applications. If these are full, we are going to be using SSAS to take the data we clean. After that, the cleaned data will be going here. The data warehousing is going to be having historical data. That is what you need to say. Clear? So every month data we're going to be dumping here. Large data will come. Why? Because every month you're getting 500 GB of data into 12 months data. What is the data? It is 6000 GB 1 year data, which is equivalent to 6 terabytes. This is 1 year data. But into 10 years of data. Slowly, it will become 60 terabytes of data. This data, you have to store them in your data warehousing. OLTP always stores small computers, GBs of data, but last 10, 20 years of data of the company, maybe this much of a terabytes of data, this will be available in your data warehouse. So large data, it is a read only because the transaction is over. So you cannot do any modification to old data. Sir, 1999, I have taken the balance and I wanted to modify that 99, 1999 transaction or year 2000 transaction. You go to bank and ask, people will laugh at you. How can you modify the data? Because it is a read-only data. You cannot modify anything. So data warehousing systems are bigger computers where you have a read-only data. Who's going to be using this data? Can you go and ask, Sir, give me last 10 years of my transaction data? You're the end user in State Bank of India. Will they give? No, 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 no. So business users means Amazon company CEO, CTO, managers, they are going to be using this data. This is what is called a business users are going to be taking last 10, 20 years of data. They are going to be maintaining denormalized tables and more indexes. We'll talk about these 2 points later, but all the data will be available here. So your OLTP applications will maintain only last 3 months, 4 months data. I will give you a simple example. You go to a temple or a church. So in that church, what you will have? You will have hundis, right? You will have hundi in Tirupati, in any temple. You will have a lot of hundis. You go and put some amount here. So many people are going and putting some amount here like that. They'll put lot of items. So a lot of hundis they'll have in the temple. So once the hundi is full, what they do? These are the hundis, fresh gifts, fresh money will come. So once in a week, once in a 10 days, these hundis are full, right? If the hundi, the gift box is full in church or the temple, what you do? You have to open them open them and all the items they're going to be putting into a backyard area. They're going to be counting what is the gold we have received, what is the amount we have received, how many 100 rupees notes we have received, how many 200 rupees notice they have received. So they're going to be organizing. So this activity is going to happen every time, right? So every week they open the hundis, they take the fresh gifts, right? So the customers are putting the items into the hundi. You're going to the temple today, you put some 100 rupees today, 200 rupees today. People are putting, and all the amount once in a week, once in a 10 days, it will be taken from here and all of them are going to be deposited in the big locker. So this locker means a warehouse. Simply, this is a warehouse, a locker. All the 1 year data, 2 years gold, everything will be stored maybe locally, or they may go to bank and deposit the cash. Clear? Last 20 years, last 100 years cash, where it is deposited is in the bigger locker, that is the bank. You can say a warehouse, or the fresh items are going to be submitted into the OLTP. OLTP means hundis. Clear? What is the hundis? A small boxes only. They'll keep it once in a month, once in a 2 months. They'll uh, remove the items from the source. That is, end users are connected to this. End user, you cannot go and ask them, give me the complete locker. I would like to see last 10 years of. No, no, no. But who can see this? A CEO of the company. CEO means a temple in charge or is chief minister. All of them are the business users, or the authority people will be going and opening this. This is what you got to understand. Clear? So you need to understand there are two types of applications are maintained. Fresh data will be available in OLTP, and once in a month this data will go. It will be stored in the data warehousing. This is what is a data warehouse. I'll give you one more example to understand. We don't have a water supply at home. So what you do? Morning, I will go to the street and the street pipes are there. Street, water comes morning 6 o'clock. Me, my brother, everybody will go. So I'll carry one bucket. So I'm going to be carrying this bucket, and my sister, everybody is carrying a bucket. These are simply called as a bucket. What is a bucket capacity? 30, 40 liters. I'll go. I'll go to the street and catch the water. So water is full in this bucket. Water is full in this bucket. Water is full in this bucket. What we do? We come home, we keep the water into the drum. So data warehouse is a drum. Okay. These are buckets. Buckets are small in size. Why can't you carry a drum very big? I cannot lift. So OLTP means small buckets only, small in size. Remember, but bucket purpose is to store your fresh data. So OLTP stored your fresh data, fresh water, but bucket is full. What I have to do? I have to go and maintain the water into the drum. Again, I'll come back with the completely a blank bucket. Okay, so that is what we are going to be talking about. Okay, this is a empty bucket. Again, I'll come go to second time again get the water in the bucket. If the bucket is full, I'm going to be dumping into my drum or the tank. Again, I'll go back with the blank bucket. So OLTPs are buckets only, small in size, 30-40 liter. Your data warehouse is a bigger drum or that 10,000 liter a tank, that is bigger in size, but both of them will maintain water. It is going to be having fresh water. Fresh water I'm going to be maintaining here. If the bucket is full, I'm going to be coming here and dumping it here. So data warehousing is a bigger tank or the drum. Think like that. But everybody I'm doing, my friend told me, Arey Bhaskar, why are you going onto the street, getting the water and dumping it here? Can't you buy a mortar pump? My friend told me, Bhaskar, don't do like that. Go to supermarket or Amazon, buy a mortar pump. Clear? So motor pump for water. So I go, these are the motor pumps are available. So this is in a motor pump for one company. This is a motor pump for one more company. So like that, I can take and buy one motor pump. This is HP motor pump. This I'm going to be connecting to my bucket, bucket number one and bucket number two. This is a tank number one. Now tell me, what is this? This is what is called your ETL. ETL means what, Nana? It is a motor pump. So motor pump is going to be exporting the day, water, right? It is going to be putting the water from one place to another place. Within 5 minutes, you can put all the water. So what is a ETL? ETLs are nothing but motor pumps, but instead of a water, you dump data. You dump data from the source machine to destination machine. So your motor can be connected to anything, any source. It can connect to Excel, it can connect to SAP, it can connect to Java, right? So you can dump all the water into the tank number one. But my mother told, hey Bhaskara, water is not so cleaned. So what I should do? So if I maintaining the water, cleaned water, and tank number one, is water is not so cleaned. What my mother says, Bhaskar, you also, put the water into tank number one, you cleaned water you are going to be putting into tank number two. But how do I put? I am going to be using one more motor. So this is motor number two. This is ETL number one. This is ETL number two. And use this, I'm going to be dumping the water. So like that, you need to understand. So this is one, uh, data sources. And the initial data, I will be able to dump it here. I'm going to be cleaning the water, cleaned data using this motor. I'm going to be dumping it here. This is the final one. Data warehouse is this. This is a temporary tank. Clear? You don't maintain any data here. Once it is cleaned, all the data will be going here. And this data you may be getting supplied to your house. Think like that. Clear? So if somebody asks you, what is a ETL? ETL means data exporting and importing software, or simply a pump. So all the initial data will come here. I'm going to be cleaning. This is a tank number one, temporary tank. Again, cleaned water will be going into the tank number two. It is one more ETL. That is the reason two ETLs I'm going to be using it. Clear? In your body, there is a ETL. What is the, which, device is pumping your blood? See, you need to pump the blood from one place to another place. Your heart is a ETL. What about cleaning area? Which one is going to be cleaning your blood? Your blood is will be cleaned in your kidney. Kidney is staging where cleaning work is going to be happening. So this area is called as your kidney. right? Remember this point forever. You are also cleaning your blood and everything. So kidneys are nothing but a staging area. Cleaning is going to be happening. Your heart is going to be pumping the blood. So your heart is called as what? It is going to be your ETL. ETL means pumping data from one place to another place. It is pumping the blood from one place to another place. Very simple. Clear? So daily data comes in, sits in the OLTP application. It will be there for 1 or 2 months. Once the OLTP buckets are full, you're going to be dumping all the data into the drum or the tank or a data warehouse. Clear? Now I have a lot of data here. What I should do with data? So you may be thinking about data, or you may be buying vegetables and keeping the vegetables in the refrigerator. What you do? Refrigerators are cleaned, refrigerators are available. You have a lot of vegetables, chicken, but with that, what you do? You cannot do anything. So you have to go to kitchen. So this is your kitchen. The next one, all the vegetables are available. You go to the supermarket. You go here and get some vegetables and clean vegetables and keep them in the refrigerator. But after that, you go to the kitchen and process the food, right? So the next, application I'm going to be talking about today is SSAS application, which is your kitchen. Remember, okay. If you keep only vegetables, who's going to be taking? Nobody can eat the vegetables. So data you're going to be cleaning. For example, I have some data here. I have some data 10, 20. This is my cleaned data. But if I only store daily data, that is not needed, right? So companies need a processing to be done. Processing means who's going to be SSAS is going to be creating a cube. What is the cube? We'll discuss, which is going to be processing. So it is your kitchen. You can understand what is it? It is a kitchen. Simple example. In the kitchen, what you do? You go and create a lot of chicken biryani. You create a lot of items. You take the data, you're going to be processing. Processing means what I told you. You wanted to create a sum. What is a sum? Sum is 30. And I wanted to create what is the average. Average is 15. I wanted to store what is the minimum 10. What is the maximum 20? Like that. How many numbers are there too? All the data processing is going to be done on this data. These results are going to be stored in your kitchen. You preparing the food. After that, what you do? All the prepared food will be available in the kitchen. You go and eat the food in the plate. Clear? So daily vegetables are going to be kept in the refrigerator. It is going to store your vegetables. If somebody asks you what is the data warehouse, daily data, you clean and you store them. That's it. You don't do anything. So refrigerators are nothing but your data warehousing. Data warehouse can store large amount of data. But who's going to be processing the data? If you keep vegetables, somebody has to prepare food, right? You should go to kitchen and prepare a food. The kitchen is called SSAS. Okay, your food is ready. Now I am talking about two numbers here, but think about how much data you will be able to get it. Only two numbers? No, 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 no. You will be able to get a daily millions of transactional data, sales data daily. You will be able to get it. To create a sum, it will take a lot of time. To find out the minimum counting operations will take a lot of time. People will be asking thousands of questions. Remember, they'll ask you, what is the total sales in India? What is the total sales in Dubai? What is the total sales in, let us say, last Diwali? What is the total sales in Apple iPhone latest model? What is the total sales in across India for the Apple iPhone model number 15? So you ask thousands of questions, not only one question. In kitchen, you prepare only one food or multiple items you can prepare, multiple items. So SSAs will be giving you lot of aggregations, lot of processing data. You ask one item, they have to give the results. For example, I ask city wise total sales for the men clothing and women clothing. Year wise, I wanted to have last 5 years of sales across all the cities and countries. I wanted to know last 10 years Ramadan sales. I wanted to know last 5 years Diwali sales in India, in abroad, in Dubai. Lot of some operations have to happen because all 5, 10 years of data is available in your data warehousing. So, if you wanted to create a report tomorrow, you have to get the data, you have to store the data, clean it and store it. Then you need to process the data. This process of data need to be, if you prepare a food, what you do? You're going to be serving the food in the plate. You take all the data, cooked food it is. It is a raw data, raw items. It is a cooked items. So that data, you will be able to take it from here and you're going to be serving them into the plate. So this is what is your plate. The plate is called your Power BI or a reporting. So what is a report? Report means you're going to be serving everything in this. So this may be your Power BI or small data means it may be Excel or it may be Tableau BI, anything you can use. Are you able to understand? So this is reporting means simply it is your plate. So this plate where the end user is going to eat your food. Okay, remember this point. So you're going to be getting daily vegetables and cleaning the vegetables and keeping it here. And you're going to be getting all the summing operations. Sum is, what is the sum? 30. What is the average? 15. What is the minimum? 10. What is the maximum? 20. People will ask you, what is the average, sales in Bangalore city? What is the average sales in Hyderabad city? What is the average sales in last 5 years for Hyderabad city? What is the average sales only for the last Ramadan sales in Hyderabad city? Like that, people will ask thousands of questions. Pune sales, Hyderabad sales, Bangalore sales, Sony's, TV sales, Apple iPhone sales, Vivo phone sales, men clothing, women clothing. You tell me what is the data we need to process. The processing will be done in the kitchen. The kitchen is called your SSAS. So once you prepare the food, you're going to be serving them in the plate. In the plate, they create a lot of visualization. They'll create a visualization. So this is a sales for last 3 years. This visualizations are going to be given to your business user. Business user means what? Your CEO of the company. So this business user will be analyzing why the sales is a down here, why the sales is a more here. So thousands of reports you create. Data will sit month by month by month. Data will go. Last 10, 20 years of data will be here. Every day, once you get the fresh data, you need to again reprocess, because if you add two more rows here, so this 30 is invalid. Again, you're going to be going to the kitchen and start. So today the sum is 10 plus 20, 30, 50, 60. The today's sales is total sales is 60. So whenever you get the new data here, you need to start your kitchen, that is SSAS. It is going to be aggregating and processing all the data. Remember, which is not going to be working with the small data. It is going to be taking a tons and tons of data. It is going to be processing. If I give you two numbers, you can use your brain. If I give you 100 numbers, you can use calculator. If I give you 1,000 numbers, you can use a Excel sheet. But if I give you 1 billion data, 1 billion, 1 trillion data, can you use Excel sheet and get the sum? Can you get the total? It will be difficult, right? So you have to use different applications. SSAS is the application which is going to be used to processing your data. Clear? Without writing any coding. Otherwise, for the processing of the data, we have to use a language, C, C++, Java, .NET. You need to write coding. So those coding is gone. Today, simply use SSAS. It will take all your data. It will give you different permutations and combinations of totals. What are the permutations, combinations I was talking about? What is the total sales? What is sales in only Hyderabad, only in Pune, only in Bangalore? What is the sales for the men clothing, women clothing? What is the sales for the Bata shoes or non-Bata shoes? What is the sales for the South India sales versus North India sales? Apple iPhone latest model with the previous model, like that, thousands of processing techniques automatically done without writing any coding. That is the beauty of SSAS. Clear? Otherwise, you need to go and write the code for each and every requirement. You'll go mad. Okay, now. So SSAS is a kitchen or the processing unit. It will take the data, creating a lot of processes, a lot of results. It's going to be storing it here. So you're going to be storing this and creating a lot of reports. This will be given to the business user. So business user will take a decision. Clear? So decision. So we never ever go and create a report using this way, because you will have only last 1 year data, last 3 months of data. Okay. Company wanted to understand always from the starting to till end what is the sales. Now, if somebody asks you, tell me about Bhaskar sir. Now you know me last 1 week. What do you say? Bhaskar sir is fantastic. But what kind of a data you have? Lost 1 week data. But if you go to Bhaskar sir hometown and ask who's Bhaskar sir, they will say Bhaskar sir was an Naxalite and he was arrested. He was there in the jail for 10 years. After that, got released. Then he went to Hyderabad, started, learning software and blah blah blah. So if you ask about Bhaskar sir, the complete history you should have. The complete data will not be there in OLTP. OLTP will maintain fresh 1 month data, 1 year data, but complete OLAP means what? Online analytical processing. If you wanted to analyze Bhaskar sir completely, you should know complete history about Bhaskar sir, not one day data about Bhaskar sir. You should go to hometown or you should ask Bhaskar sir parents. Clear? So they will tell complete history. Where is the history? History is available in data warehouse. Clear? So we never ever use OLTP application to analyze your data. OLAP means online analytical processing. You are going to be analyzing the data where? In data warehouse. Why? It is going to be having complete history from starting to end. OLTP will have last 1 month or 1 year data. Clear? So OLAP is called as a data warehousing where we are going to be analyzing. Clear? OLAP means what? Online analytical processing. Analysis means what? Historical data, large amount of data. You have to store and process the data and create a reports in OLAP. So OLAP where your Power BI is going to be linking to, or your reporting is going to be linking it to. Did you understand clearly? This is what is complete life cycle about data warehousing and your Power BI. If you learn only Power BI, this is no use. You should know what is SQL. That is one thing. SQL will be 60 days we are going to be teaching. SSIS for 25 days we are going to be teaching. And SSAS, it will be 5 days you will have. And data warehousing for 10 days you should know. Clear? Getting the data, putting the data here, and storing the data, processing the data. This is what is called as a data engineering activity. So here also creating a report you are going to be doing, but before that get the data, clean the data, store the data, process the data. All of them are called data engineering activities only. Remember, but we're talking about up to terabytes of data, not more than that. We're not talking about a bigger data here. So data engineering, data analytics means you're going to be doing data engineering and at the end you're going to be creating a reports also. People will ask you this question in if you wanted to create a report, you need to get the data, clean the data, store the data. That is what I told you, data engineering. If you remember carefully, day one I was talking about data engineering, right? So where is that data engineering, Nana? So data engineering, so collect the data, store the, clean the data and store the data. So this is data engineering. If somebody asks you what is a data analytics, it is understanding the past. That is fine. But data analytics will have more about data engineering activity. Data engineering is also called as a data preparation. This will be the difficult task. Remember, what is difficult task? Data preparation. Plus, after that, you create a reports on it. Clear? So data analytics means these two activities. So data engineering means what? You're going to be collecting data, you're going to be cleaning the data, and after that you're going to be storing the data and you're going to be processing the data with the help of a cube. Then you're going to be creating a lot of reports and visualizations, right? So if you wanted to work with data engineering, SQL, ETL, and you should know data warehousing, then SSAS, all of them you have to know. And here we are going to be learning only Power BI. And remember, in your company, it will be 70% of the time you will be working with this, creating reports only 30% of the time. Clear? If everybody is working on only Power BI, they are busy only 30%. Remaining percent you need to work with SQL, ETL, data warehousing, and SSAS. So that is the reason we are going to be teaching you data engineering also. But if you learn Spark and Apache, big Apache Spark and Apache Hadoop, you will become a big data engineer. Otherwise, you're a normal data engineer. You're called as a data engineer also here. So data analytics means you're getting the data, cleaning the data. For example, I wanted to prepare a biryani for 1,000 people. What is my requirement? 1,000 people food I wanted to make. I'm the chef. Now, if I wanted to prepare a food for 1,000 people today, can I do it today without preparing the food? No. So what you need to do? 1 week before, you need to go to the market and buy rice and sample the rice, which rice is good, and get the all spices, get the curd, get the milk. Lot of items you need to go and keep on purchasing at least 1 week before, right? So curd and everything 1 day before, but sampling the rice, getting the spices, and getting the rice and clean the rice. So 1,000 people food you need to prepare and get all the spices and put them into sun and dry them and clean them. Again, you go to various chicken shops. You see the sample chicken. You get 1 kg, 2 kg chicken. Everything is food. You order the chicken. So this process will be called as a food preparation. Clear? If you wanted to prepare a food for 1,000 people, at least 1 week or 10 days before, you need to go to the market and get all the samples. And then what you do? You are going to be making it ready. But everything is ready. On that day, chef will come. Morning 7 o'clock, he will come. Everything you made it ready. 1 day before, curd is ready. 1 day before, even you got the chicken, everything is ready. Marinated, everything is ready. Morning 7 o'clock, chef comes. 11 o'clock, people, biryani is ready, food is ready. How he is able to do it? So because all the items you have, food preparation is done 10 days before. That is the reason this guy is able to create a report. This guy is able to prepare a food within 4 or 5 hours because you have done 10 days of efforts. So what will be more efforts here? So this food preparation, data preparation is called as data engineering. Data engineering for AI or BA. Remember, you will have reporting is done, but reporting is only small amount of work that we're going to be doing. So Power BI, not only Power BI, SQL, SSIS, data warehousing, everything you should know clearly. After that, we're going to be giving you a lot of projects to work on. SSIS, data warehousing, Power BI, three to four projects I'm going to be giving. The project you need to write in your CV and go for the interview. They'll ask you, tell me what is the project you worked on. Tell me step by step what kind of a data you have. How did you clean the data? How did you create a report? What kind of reports you have created? What kind of a decision making the CEO can take based on your reports? What kind of a difficulties that you have faced in your, while loading the data into the data warehousing? What is a data warehousing? What is a SSIS? Tell me step by step process for SSIS. Tell me what kind of reports you have created. Tell me what is a report. So people will ask you lot of questions. Do you know SQL? What are the SQL? Blah blah blah. They'll ask you lot of questions. Now you will become a pure data analyst. You work for the company 2 years as a data analyst. Then you can migrate to data engineer if you wanted to migrate. Other way you can continue, stay back as a data analyst. So if you have a proper, if you are getting proper salary, means why to jump here and there? So this completes demo number 3. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you should be able to ask me. OLTP means a fresh data, small amount of data, read and write data. Remaining points you can discuss later. OLAP means historical data, analytical data. Your reports are going to be prepared on the OLAP data. OLAP data means historical data, large amount of data, read-only data, that is data warehousing data, simple things. Okay. Later on, we can understand many things. See, however, we have SSIS, we have a lot of third-party tools, Informatica, Data Stage, ODI, Oracle Data Integrator, Ab Initio, Pentaho, Talent. So this is what is your third-party ETL tools, right? But we are going to use your SSIS. So hope you have understood this. Hope you have enjoyed this, guys. And we will continue tomorrow. I'll show you how to install Power BI in your laptop tomorrow. I'll show you how to install SQL in your laptop tomorrow. Are you clear? So if you have any questions, you will be able to ask me. Hope you have enjoyed the demo. So tomorrow, this meeting ID will not work. You can just make at least some payment and try to continue tomorrow's session. And if you don't have the laptop ready, buy one laptop, not immediately. After 10 days, you can get the laptop. After 1 week, you can buy the laptop, and I'll give you software to install it so you can practice. But without a laptop, you will not be able to work with this. Thank you so much for attending the demo class. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you, guys. Laptop configuration, as I told you, 4 GB of RAM, i3, i4, i5 processor, and minimum 512 GB of hard disk. Tomorrow, I'll tell you what is the laptop configuration once again. Tomorrow, you will get the new meeting ID to attend the class. So this meeting ID will not work. Demos are free, and from tomorrow, no videos we are posting into the YouTube. From tomorrow, all the videos will be recorded. That will be given to you directly if you make the payment. So we don't post anything in YouTube from tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much. Today's video, you can get it in my YouTube channel, Go Online Trainings. Please subscribe the channel, guys. Bye bye. Take care.